Hi, Himanshi, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
How has your week and been? Your weekend?
Um, it was great. I was in this coaching boot camp, I would call, which I enjoyed a lot, and I got a lot of insights from it. So yeah,
And I see you smiling.
yes.
So, Himanshi, we have about maybe 25 to outer limit 30 minutes. In this time together, what is that you would like to explore?
Um, so basically, I've done masters in psychology. It's been 2 years since I've done it, and after that, I've been trying to figure out what to do in life. I've been connected to coaching since 3 years now. It was in the beginning of 21, but ever since then, I don't feel like as if I was guided in a way I should have been, and I'm just lost. I cannot find any, uh, I don't have any way out. Like, I am just lost, completely lost. I have no idea what my future looks like. So it's basically in terms of financial independence, which I am, concerned about the most at this point of time.
I'm hearing phrases like I'm lost, I'm completely lost, I have no guidance, and financial independence.
Yes.
What do these phrases mean to you, Himanshi?
Me, it's very important for me to be like financially independent at this point of time because I can see all of my friends, earning well and doing well in their lives, and it's kind of I have this insecurity within me that I am not good enough, and what's like missing in me that I am not able to attain all of this. Like I was good at my studies. I've scored well. Everything was in like place. But still, I just cannot figure out what's going on. So it's kind of very disappointing for me. And it yeah, so it kind of makes me feel very bad about my own self.
I'm hearing this phrase, I need to figure out. And what does that mean?
Figure out would mean to me, in a way, like I need to have an actionable thing in my hand. I need to have I can maybe write something, or maybe I can seek guidance and just have some actionable steps in front of me which I can follow and get through and reach my goal.
And what is that goal?
uh, to at least be independent and at least self sustenance is primarily what I'd be which I'm concerned about, like at this moment, at least being independent for my own self.
If you're able to figure out the way that you have expressed and financially become independent, how will your life change?
It's going to change completely because I'll have that kind of self confidence within me. My self esteem would be 10x. And I think I'd be ready to face any challenges which life throws at me. Because I've always dreamt of being independent and, doing something of my own and helping people on the way. So I am just like, I whenever I visualize myself being independent financially, it just kind of brings a smile on my face. But then when I think like, what am I supposed to do to get there? And I have like nothing. Like I have no actionable steps to reach at that point. That again makes me feel disappointed. And this loop is like, this is a loop which I'm in.
And what makes you feel that you're in a loop?
Because there is this pattern which has been going on since 2 years, since I've post graduated. It's like my day is completely the same. Like there's nothing new to it. I wake up like, it's just the same, almost the same. So there's this pattern which I've been recognizing.
And I heard you say visualize. If you're able to break this loop and the pattern as you have shared, what is that you would like to visualize for yourself?
So I would like to visualize that I am sitting here where I am right now, and I'm like, maybe counseling people, coaching people at my own pace, helping people like, create major breakthroughs in their life and, transforming their lives. So I can visualize myself like, working from my home because this is what I've always wanted to do. I never wanted to do a job. Like, I just don't want a job, basically. I want to do something of my own. And so, yeah, talking about visualization, this is something which I can imagine, like sitting here, taking sessions, like, enjoying while working.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel super excited. It's amazing. I just want that kind of life.
Right. Okay. So I'm hearing when I'm visualizing that kind of life, the feeling is very exciting. Okay, so we've been speaking for a while so far. By end of this session, what in specific would you like to address and take away?
Hmm. Uh, so by the end of the session, if I could like even take a small step, which could like take me towards my future, or maybe implementing some things, or I just want some things to be in handy by the end of this session, which maybe I can like jot down on a piece of paper, which I can implement from today itself or maybe tomorrow.
And take some actions towards my future.
Hmm.
And if you're able to get those actions, what will they give you?
A sense of direction. Yeah, a sense of direction. And if I can get some direction, I will like I'll get clarity, and once I have this clarity I can move ahead, so that loop can be broken at that point of getting direction and clarity. Yeah.
So the loop can be broken if I get that direction and clarity.
Right.
By end of this session, how would you know that you got what you want?
Mm, how would I know? if I could, uh, as I said, like, if I can have some steps written down, and if when I see them, I can implement. So basically, if I can be very specific about what I need to do, then I'll know, right, that this session has been a success for me.
So if I know very specific uh, actions,
Yeah,
then I would know.
yeah.
So right now, um, we are in a place, what I'm hearing is that continue to be in a loop. That loop has to be broken and need to get into a place of clarity and direction.
Yeah.
What in your view that you feel that need to be addressed in this session so that you can go from where you are right now to what you
Hmm.
wanted by end of this session?
Uh, I think I should focus more on my internal blocks, which have been stopping me from doing what I've always wanted to do. Yeah. Understanding my own self as to why am I unable to take action, and what is it that's stopping me from, moving ahead. I sometimes feel that I am the one who's stopping my own self from getting ahead. I pull myself back in certain situations, like, you need to know more, you need to, like, acquire some more knowledge, and you are not good enough as of now, so sit down and learn more. So this is a belief that I have, and this has been, like, pulling me back ever since. I think I don't believe enough in myself. Hmm.
I heard internal blocks, the statement, you're not good enough.
Mhm.
I don't believe in myself. So, Himanshi, what has helped you to get so far in your life?
um, Now it's going to be a bit contradictory, because it's my belief in myself that is, like, brought me so far in my life, because I've had my own, like, transformation in life. That was because I believed in myself. So I think it's it's contradicting in nature what I just said. I think it's a huge realization, I guess. Yeah.
I'm hearing what got me here is belief in myself. I'm
Yes.
in a loop because I'm not believing in myself. And
Yeah.
suddenly I saw that smile where I got a sense you got yourself there. What are you learning so far, Himanshi, in this conversation?
So I think, might be I'm exaggerating this thing, like, being financially independent. Maybe I'm putting myself very, very low, and I'm judging myself just on the basis of how I am, like, in terms of being independent by, a certain age. And these are the standards set up by society. And it's just because of that that I, feel low. And Mm, so it's certainly not about my belief that I have in myself, which is putting me in this situation, maybe. So this is the learning I got in this moment. Yeah, so this is what I said, this is contradictory. Like, I suddenly realized that this is a plus point that I have, and this is the thing which always takes me ahead in life, believing in myself. And how can I say that I'm not believing in myself? Yeah.
I notice a sigh.
Yeah. I mean, it's so funny that I don't know myself. Like, I just said that I don't have, like, I don't believe in myself. So this is like, which is like, I don't know how to express it in words, but yeah, I'm falling short of words.
Himanshi, I'm sensing right now, as you're sharing this with me, um, if we do a short visualization exercise,
Mm,
it may enable you to get to the place that you want to get to.
mm, yeah.
So let's do one thing. If you're sitting, just make sure that your feet is there, touching the ground.
Mm,
Let's close our eyes together. Take a few deep breaths in and out. I slowly want you to think about all what is going on in within you, and you feel it is blocking you and keeping in the loop and holding you back from becoming financially independent. Now, I would invite you to start bringing your self belief into this visualization, the way that you interpret it. Slowly start visualizing your ideal state of you being financially independent, the way you described sitting in that same chair, talking to people, counseling them, coaching them, and being joyful. And visualize this like a movie in your head, as if you are the heroine. Listen to voices of clients that you're serving, and those people who you are comparing yourself with. Bring in all your senses. At the peak of this experience, I'm going to go quiet now till you start speaking. What do you feel is that you need to become as a person starting now to realize that ideal state in your life?
I think I have to trust my instincts more and act upon them instead of being in this analysis paralysis cycle, and just, go with the flow and at least take one step at a time, but moving towards my goal, even if it's like a small step, but I'll have to take some action towards it. There is some resistance, but I'll have to get over it, because otherwise I'll be in the same situation forever and I won't be able to do anything of it afterwards. So this is the right time to start. Yeah.
Just slowly open your eyes, Himanshi. I heard trust the instinct and go with the flow
Yeah.
and start taking steps towards where you want to go.
Hmm.
What steps would you like to take?
So I think the first step I've already taken is to find a guide, a mentor, and I've found him, and I'm lucky enough to be under his guidance. That is the first and the foremost step which will take me towards my goal. So that is done. The second one would be is to so basically I've always wanted to start a blog and start, publishing articles on it related to mental health, which I've been postponing for a long time now. And I think I should just start with it, like find someone or, just take someone's help to create a blog and just start doing it without giving it a second thought. And the third would be that I've always wanted to curate a course related to psychology, um, incorporating different kinds of therapies into it, so as to create it as a package for my clients to create breakthroughs for them. So it's basically a personality development course, which I was keen on curating. And I have a basic structure, I have an outline for it. I know what am I supposed to do in it. But yeah, so the resistance which I told you that I have is what is stopping me from doing that, because I feel that I need to study more, I need to gain more knowledge. So this is the thing which keeps me always stopping me from doing it. So I think I should start doing something, if not nothing out of it. Like just start doing it, start doing something about it. So this would be the third thing. And yeah, so, and like coaching with peers, to be like, a credential or like to get credentials, which I've been like, it's been like lingering on for like 3 years now. And I would like to cover that and, get away with it. Yeah, so these are the four things which I can like think of as of now.
I'm hearing four things.
Hmm.
If you have to choose one out of these four and start taking action towards that direction that you want to move forward, which action would you like to commit to immediately?
That would be to create a blog.
And when are you going to start?
Mm, I can maybe do something towards it today itself in the evening. Something like it could be anything, but it has to be something. Yeah.
And
Or maybe I could just write an article.
and what resources within you or outside you would you leverage?
Mm, as in like what resources do I have to begin with? So basically, I had a transformation journey during COVID, and that is what always like motivates me to do something in the realm of positive psychology and something. So that itself is something which is pushing me to like show up. So it's my own transformation which kind of pushes me to do it. So that's internal, nothing external.
And what will tell you that you're making progress in what you committed to do?
Mm, maybe having an accountability partner. Yeah. Hmm.
And I notice
Or
a
maybe,
smile on your face.
yeah, or maybe like even being self accountable, because I'm good at being self accountable. So I can do it for myself. Yeah. I just need to keep a deadline in my mind and just start.
And what will ensure that you stay on track without going back into that loop?
To declare it to everyone around me so that when I don't do it, I like, I'm smashed by my mother while walking into the kitchen and like, anything and everything possible. So yeah, I'll have to like declare it in front of my parents.
I'm getting the sense that you have got what you wanted from this session, Himanshi. What are you sensing?
Yes, completely. I agree.
And I really want to appreciate the fact that you made yourself vulnerable in front of so many people who are strangers completely for you and willing to go to places that is very uncomfortable. We are running short of time. Maybe we have about 1 minute upper limit. How would you like to summarize this entire conversation and close it for yourself?
Mm. So first of all, I would like to thank you for being my thinking partner and directing my thinking in a way which helps me move towards my goal. Because I think thinking is something which is very important, like how you think, how you talk to your own self. So maybe I'm being a bit self-critical. I was being a bit, not a bit, very self-critical and talking negatively to my own self, which I teach other people not to be of. And I myself am doing that. So what I learned about myself today is that I am a person who holds, like, believing in yourself the utmost priority and the most important thing to get ahead in life. And I just have to, like, polish it more and refine it more so as to move ahead in life. Believing in myself and just doing it. Yeah. So believing and just doing, just going for it without, like, doubting myself.
How are you feeling, Himanshi?
I'm feeling relaxed. I feel light. I was feeling very overwhelmed earlier because I had so many things on plate. But now I feel settled down. I have things to work on, and I think I'll be working towards it from today. I have a sense of direction and clarity.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.